a lot of people to appear here at the parliamentary precincts at around 5 p.m. this afternoon. As to what the critics will say, you'll remember in 2011 they were pretty hard on the president after that Sona speech. Last year a little bit milder. What will happen this year? I've got with me Oriani-Ambrosini. He's an IFP MP to talk about the IFP's expectations of the Sona address today. Mr. Ambrosini, good afternoon and thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon to you.
Your youth brigade, for example, is very concerned about things like jobs. And I know there's going to be a lot of attention on the president today. What will he say with regard to job creation? What are the IFP solutions, though?
See, we all are concerned about what the president says and the quality of the speech and what it announces. It is a little too late for announcement. We need to stop relying on what is being said. Every year this has become a circus of promises, of expectations, of kicking the ball a little forward, rather than reporting what has been done.
Right, they're short and sharp. What would the IFP do different?
The single issue is the economy. The entire economic policy of this government is wrong. We need to liberalize market forces instead of mortifying them. We need to get flexibility in the labor market. We need to stop subsidizing industries which cannot survive. We need to create real industrial opportunities in that which can compete internationally. We need to create real infrastructure instead of speaking about infrastructure. You will hear today the president speaking about infrastructure, as you heard him last year, and the year before, I don't want to hear about infrastructure.
Well, let's talk about MVP though, because that is going to be the overriding art it seems today, and he needs to give oxygen to exactly how it will become a realization. There's some good points in the MVP, grooming young talent, bringing them in, skilling them, and making them a viable part of this economy. What are your views on that?
MVP is a piece of paper. We can speak about the piece of paper. We are going to combine words on paper to words spoken in the House, and we're all having a great festival of words. Doesn't solve the problem. It is now time for deeds. And we need to begin assessing the president on his performance, not on how well he speaks, not on how well he promises, not on how well he conduces this incredible circus of parades, children with flags, and incredible security arrangements, but on what he reports that he has actually done and what is about to do.
So do you think Sona is a waste of time?
As it is structured, it's an incredibly missed opportunity. It should be there where the president reports on what he has done. It's the moment in which he's held accountable for what is performed and what is about to perform, not for what is going to be promising for yet another year, so that the following year will promise again. The economy is in a state of shambles. People are suffering. There is no plan for the youth. There is no plan for economic recovery. There is no plan to provide South Africa with a much needed economic basis.
Right, so there's quite a lot of negative expectation from the IFP on the president's speech.
We are being overtaken by Nigeria. Our internet is still at 4 megabytes per second. Peru has got a better internet today. You know, it's time to move from the talking to the doing and assessing the president like anyone else on what is the leader.
All right, well, let's see if things change this year. Mr. Ambrosini, certainly we'll touch base with you after the delivery of that speech, Eleni, which happens in just under 4 hours.